Are you all alive and well? That's good. If you're not, we have a first aid tent just to my left and your right. But hopefully you will not need to use it. Indeed, hopefully nobody will need to use it. But just in case, it is there. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to officially welcome you to ISKCON London's 56th Rath Yatra Festival. I am 64. I know I don't look 64, but I'm 64. So I was 8 when this first Rath Yatra took place. And we will have some 8-year-olds on the stage very, very shortly. But first, I wanted to thank the gentleman to my right and to your left, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, hey! And the reason that I want to thank him, there are billions of reasons that I could thank him, but the reason I want to thank him today specifically is because none of us would be here in Trafalgar Square honouring Rath Yatra, what to speak of the 56th Rath Yatra, if it was not for Srila Prabhupada coming here to the West in 1965-66 and holding the first Rath Yatra here in London in 69, I think was the first Rath Yatra, and then from then onwards. So yes, sorry, the first Rath Yatra was held, in San Francisco, but then in London shortly thereafter. So a big thank you to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada. And now I just want to give a little bit of background to this festival before we have our first dance on stage. First, I'd like to ask you, how many of you are here for the first time? The first time. Okay, thank you. And just to be responsive to you, please forgive me in advance for maybe speaking in ways that might be difficult to understand, certain language, certain words. So I apologize for that. But I will do my best to keep it as simple as possible. So, a little background to the festival. This festival is glorifying, and if you all turn around now, you will see it's glorifying Lord Jagannath. As you look behind you, Lord Jagannath is on the right chariot. In the middle is his sister Subhadra, and to the left as you look is his brother Baladev. So this festival is celebrating the glories of Lord Jagannath. And just to mention that when the British, and I'm sure there are some British people in the audience today, when the British were in India all those many years ago, they saw this festival where it first took place in a place called Puri in eastern India, in Odisha in eastern India. And when they saw this festival taking place, they were amazed by it. These 3 chariots being pulled down the main road in Puri with literally millions of people following the chariots. And they were just amazed, and they asked, what is this festival about? And the local people said, this is glorifying, in their Odisha accent, they said, this is glorifying Lord Jagannath, Lord Jagannath. And it was the British understood that when they listened, that sounded like juggernaut. And that is where they get the name for the big lorries, the juggernaut lorries. They get it from Lord Jagannath. So this festival is celebrating the glories of Lord Jagannath, and the word Jagannath means the Lord of the universe. The Lord of the universe. So whether we come from, as I do, a Christian background, or whether you come from a Hindu background, or whether you come from a Buddhist background, or whether you come from an Islamic background, or whether you come from a Jewish background, or whatever background you may come from, Lord Jagannath is your Lord, because Lord Jagannath is the Lord of the universe. There is no such distinction in the transcendental realm between the bodies that the places that we were born in, the religions that we were taught, the color of our skin, the sex that we have, whatever it may be. On the transcendental spiritual platform, there are no such designations. So therefore, Lord Jagannath, being the Lord of the universe, is the Lord of every single one of us. So this is your festival. Specifically today, I just wanted to mention, because we chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Now, that was popularized in a very, very big way around 525 years ago by a personality called Lord Chaitanya. And by the way, the word Chaitanya means life force. We all have a life force. So Lord Chaitanya, he propagated the chanting of the mantra you heard earlier, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And Lord Chaitanya, for the last part of his life, he lived in Puri, this town where this festival took place. And there was a reason that he went to Puri, is because Lord Chaitanya is simultaneously an incarnation of Krishna and also Krishna's eternal consort, Srimati Radharani. So he went to Puri to partake in this festival. He partook in this festival for 18 consecutive years in Jagannath Puri. And he would dance in front of the chariots, just like you were dancing earlier. And Lord Jagannath would see him as the eternal consort of Krishna, Srimati Radharani. And there was this eternal rekindling of a relationship that goes back thousands of years. And just before I introduce the first act, I just want to refer to that a little bit. Because sometimes people look at these deities behind and they consider them to be unfinished, to be incomplete. So the reason for that is because when Krishna first left Vrindavan as a young man, all the people in Vrindavan, and particularly Srimati Radharani, were greatly distressed that he had left. And the distress was very, very, very painful for them. And they heard, many, many years later, they heard that Krishna was going to visit a place called Kurukshetra, which is in modern-day northern India. And he was going to visit there. When they heard that, they immediately decided to go there so they could meet him after many, many years. And when they went there, Krishna's brother, or Jagannath's brother, Lord Baladev, Lord Balaram, his mother was there. And his mother wanted to tell the devotees in a place called Dwarka, where Krishna had spent many, many years. She wanted to tell those people from that city how painful this was for them, that they did not have Krishna's association, they could not see Krishna. And she told somebody to stay outside the tent and make sure that Krishna and his brother did not come into the tent, because she did not want them to hear what she was going to say, because she knew that would upset them when she expresses how painful this separation is. So she started to explain this to the people from Dwarka. But Krishna and Balaram, they came to the tent, but they were told, no, you cannot come inside. Rohini, your mother, has told me you cannot come inside. So they didn't come inside, but they could still hear from outside. So they were listening to what Rohini was saying. And it broke their hearts to understand that their devotees were in so much pain about the separation they were feeling from Krishna. They were so astonished that their eyes just grew bigger and bigger as they were listening. And then their hands retreated like a tortoise. Their hands retreated into their bodies. Their legs retreated into their bodies. And that is the form that we now see in front of us today. This is the form of Lord Krishna, his brother and his sister, after hearing how painful it was for the residents of Vrindavan to no longer have Krishna. We are pulling the Lord into our hearts. This whole festival is trying to help us come closer to the Lord of the universe. So please participate fully today. By the way, I asked the question how many people were here for the first time. So everybody else has been here before. How many people have been here 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times? Fantastic. So would you consider yourselves to be devotees of Lord Jagannath? Yes? Let me know. Please let me know. Otherwise I won't know. Would you consider yourselves to be devotees of Lord Jagannath? Yeah. Would you consider yourselves to already be, or would you consider yourselves that you want to love Lord Jagannath? Okay, well now let me tell you a story, okay? Very short story, okay? Let me ask you one more question. If you could, Srila Prabhupada when he was a little boy of 4 or 5, he had a Ratha Yatra festival on his own street that he lived in. How many of you would like to have a little Ratha Yatra festival on your own street? Yes? Yes? Okay. So I see at least a dozen hands going up. So this is my story, okay? Lord Jagannath's Rath Cart in Puri, and we follow exactly what goes on in Puri. Lord Jagannath's Rath Cart can never go backwards. Okay, can never go backwards. So when his cart is going forward, if the person steering it steers it offline and it's going directly for somebody's house, it can't be brought backwards. So their house has to be demolished so as that Lord Jagannath's cart can pass. So now tell me, all of you who put your hand up, how many of you want a Ratha Yatra festival on your own road, outside your own home? Oh, look at all these detached people. They're willing to sacrifice their homes. They must be pure devotees of Lord Jagannath. And that is the purpose of our festival today. For Lord Jagannath to help us all to become his pure devotees. What a wonderful way to leave Trafalgar Square. Okay, so I was talking about Lord Jagannath dancing in front of the Rath Cart. Sorry, Lord Chaitanya dancing in front of the Rath Cart in Puri. Our first act today on stage is a dance, and it's called the Jagannath Astakam. Oh, you... Okay, the stage manager was just giving me wrong information. So if you ever want to hire a stage manager for any festival that you're putting on around the country, don't ring Mo. Okay, fantastic. So our first act today on stage is a dance, just like Lord Chaitanya was dancing in front of the Rath Cart for 18 consecutive years in Puri 500 odd years ago. We now have some young girls dancing. They are just as young, between 8 and 10, so they're very young, and we know you're going to give them a very warm Ratha Yatra welcome for these young souls who might be a little nervous, but they're wonderful dancers, so no need to be. Their teacher is a lady called Kaylee. Kaylee is an expert in Odissi dance, Odissi being the place that Jagannath Puri is in. She's an expert in Odissi dance, and she's been training these young souls. So, for the dance of the many moons, the Govinda Astakam, let us hear a big warm London Ratha Yatra 2025 welcome for Kaylee and her dancers. Hari Bol! think their teacher, Kaylee, has done a good job. And just to let you know, we had Gandiva, we had Kalyani, and we had Tulsi. So a big round of applause for those three wonderful young ladies. And keeping the youth theme with us, we are now going to have more students on stage. Can you imagine? Okay, now what we're going to have next is, we're going to have 2 songs by what we call our Gurukul students. The Gurukul, or the school, basically a school, is a stone's throw from our main temple in near Watford, Bhaktivedanta Manor, and this is where these students are coming from. And they're going to sing 2 songs today, one of their own, and the second one, I think, I could be wrong, maybe first, second, whatever it is, the second one is a new song. It has been written today just for you. Actually, it was written for Lord Jagannath, you know, just in case you're losing the run of yourself. It wasn't really written for you. But you're the first to hear it. You're going to be the first to hear it. And not only that, it's a new song, and you're going to be the first to hear it. The song itself has been written by the legend that is Jayadev Prabhu. You know, when we had the first Ratha Yatra in London, Jayadev was not at that Ratha Yatra. And you know why? He wasn't at the Ratha Yatra because, no, he definitely was born. He wasn't at the Ratha Yatra because he was on a television show. And the television show was called, and you're gonna reveal your age if you remember this when I tell you what it was. The television show was called Top of the Pops. Do you remember it? Yes. And he had a #1 single. He was the drummer in a band, and they were on Top of the Pops when we were having our Ratha Yatra. But even though he missed the first Ratha Yatra, Lord Jagannath's mercy is literally unlimited. So the unlimited mercy of Lord Jagannath has allowed him 50 years later to be with us today. So let's have a big round of applause for Jayadev Prabhu and the Gurukul students. Ki Jai!
Sometimes in great happiness, Lord Jagannath makes a loud concert with his flute on the banks of Yamuna. He is like a bumblebee tasting beautiful lotus faces of the cowherd temples of God, and the great personalities Lakshmi, Shiva, Brahma, Indra, and Ganesh worship his lotus feet. May the Jagannath Swami be the object of my vision. Buje sabya venam shira, sishiti pichaka dikhate, nukula netrante shaha, charakatik sham vidhate, sada Srimad Vrindavana, pasakti lila parichayo. Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu me. In his left hand Jagannath holds a flute, Jagannath Swami, be the object of my vision. Be the object of my vision. Jagannath Swami, be the object of my vision.
Is anyone there? Yes! Thank you very much. So, I've written a song a few days ago for the kids for Lord Jagannath, and I don't know the words yet myself, so I'm trying to read them off here. But the sun's shining into it, into the thing, and I can't read them. So if I just mumble, please forgive me. It's just because I haven't learned it. And then the rain came. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit audience participation, yeah? If you could listen, I think you know what to do.
I don't want to listen. I wasn't listening. Hey, just leave me there. Where's the phone?
God of the universe, please destroy this world's distress. Please deliver this fallen down soul from the ocean of unhappiness.
When you sing,
Jai, you are the support of all the universes. Its father, its mother, its very own friend. Na 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 na, I can't see the words. Na 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 na.
2, 3.
Jai, Jai, Jai. You are the devotion of all compassion. Accept my obeisances again and again. You are the uplifter of all the downtrodden. Please deliver me.
Everybody!
Jai, Jai, Jai. By your sweet mercy, may I overcome this vast material ocean. Your hands alone can lead us to that shore. I beg you to give me devotion. Everybody. Jai, 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 Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra.
Are you listening?
Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath,
Your turn.
Jai Jagannath,
See if you can learn this now.
Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra. Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath.
Everybody! And again, one more time. Okay, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath.
Are you singing?
Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra. Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra, Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath, Jai, one more. Thank you! Now look, I know there was a load of mimers there going. So let's just test to see who do it. Jai, sing with me kids. 1, 2, 3. Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath. Jai Baladev, Jai Baladev. Jai Subhadra, Jai Subhadra. Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath. Can I have some? Jai, 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 Jai. Are you singing? Jai, Jai, Jai Jagannath. Now the whole chorus. Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath. Jai Baladev, Jai Baladev. Jai Subhadra, Jai Subhadra. Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath. Hands in the air. Jai, Jai, Jai Jagannath. One more time. Jai, Jai, Jai Jagannath. Jagannath Swami, Bhaktivedanta Manadam, Ki Jai. The lovely school kids, Ki Jai. The Guru Shuddha, Ki Jai. The sound system working for against all odds, Ki Jai. Thank you very much, Hare Krishna.
Devi, Haribo. And of course, a big thanks again to Jayadev Prabhu. You know what? You know what? Let's start a petition right here, right now. We want them to bring Top of the Pops back, and we want to see Jayadev Prabhu and the Gurukul children on Top of the Pops getting to #1. Any of you agree?
Yes!
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so we are, what time are we at? We are at 3:37. We have to get moving. We were a little late today. I should say Lord Jagannath was a little late, but I'm told that I can't get on Lord Jagannath's case. Somebody told me I can't do that. Do you think it's okay if I do?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why were you late, Lord Jagannath? Okay. So we can't get on Lord Jagannath's case, but I can get on your case, you know? So we have to move forward. So next what we have is some more chanting of Hare Krishna. And just to let you know, after that we have a wonderful devotee who will come on and address you for 10 minutes with some wonderful words of wisdom. And then after that we will have literally our final rip-roaring kirtan here on the main stage. And at that point, for all of you who are able, I know I see Shamasundar Prabhu there sitting down. He's not able, he's an old man, he can't get out of the chair. We know, isn't that right, Mataji? He can't get out of the chair, yeah, he can't do anything anymore. You know, he can smile, he's got a nice smile. But unless you cannot get out of your chair, when we're doing the final rip-roaring kirtan, we would ask you all to stand up, move the chairs aside so that you can dance with gay abandon for the final kirtan. That's what we're looking forward to. But now you can see sitting in front of me, and I'm hoping she has all her team with her. These are some devotees who spend literally every day, every week, throughout the year, from Jagannath Festival, one Jagannath Festival to the next Jagannath Festival, engaging in the chanting of the holy names and trying to encourage other people to join in. And they do it very, very successfully. And we will prove that today. Am I in your way, ladies? No? Okay. I think I'm being told to get off the stage. You know, I just think that's very rude, ladies, you know. You know what I mean? Like, whose stage is it anyway? The whole world is a stage, right? Okay, so They spend their entire lives chanting the holy name and encouraging others to do so. They go to all different places and venues, different situations, different audiences, trying to encourage them to chant the holy name. And by the way, just in case, because someone did put their hand up, a few people, this is their first time to this festival, I just want to mention one very important thing while they're getting ready. And the very important thing I want to mention is, we are known as the Hare Krishnas, right? You've heard that before? The Hare Krishnas. Okay. So, the word Krishna, because some people think, you know, they think, oh, you're Krishnas, I'm a Christian, I'm this, I'm that. The word Krishna is a Sanskrit word. Has anybody ever heard of Sanskrit? I don't believe it. Speak to me in Sanskrit. No good, no good. Okay, so Sanskrit is known as the most ancient of all languages, the language of the gods. When I was in school, I was told that Greek and Latin are the ancient languages. Well, here's the news. Greek and Latin come from Sanskrit. Okay, so Sanskrit is the most ancient language that we know, and that's not just us saying that. You can check that on Google and they will confirm accordingly. So the word Krishna is a Sanskrit word. And what does it mean in English? It means the most beautiful, all attractive person. And I remember 45 years ago when I came in contact with the devotees with this movement, and the first time that I went home to see my father, and I had my new hairstyle and my new clothes, and I went home, and my father, who was quite a dedicated Christian, he said to me, "Why have you abandoned Catholicism? What's wrong?" And I said, "Dad, I haven't abandoned Catholicism. I'm a Hare Krishna. The word Krishna means the most beautiful, all attractive person. So, is Jesus Christ not the most beautiful, all attractive person? Is Allah not the most beautiful, all attractive person? Krishna is not a designation. It is describing the qualities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And one of the topmost qualities of the Supreme Person is that they are the most beautiful, all attractive person. So again, whatever background you come from, that does not matter. We are all chanting to the most beautiful, all attractive person. So please join in with Ananda Mane and her wonderful Soho Street team here, who are going to chant some more Hare Krishna, and please chant Krishna's name along with them. Thank you very much. Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Beautiful. Let's join in all together like this with that same enthusiasm for Lord Jagannath, Baladeva and Subhadra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai ho! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Put your hands together. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Did you know that serving God, doing something for God, doesn't have to be difficult, complicated? You don't have to go to the temple for it. You can also just clap for God. You can cook for God. You can dance for God. You can sing for God. You can use your body. and mind in the service of God. Isn't that beautiful? So you putting two hands together left and right like this is already a beautiful service that Lord Jagannath really appreciates. Puts a smile on his face. And then once you open your mouth, he starts singing from the heart for his pleasure. Then he dances with you. Let's try all together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
One more time, all together. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. I can hear you. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. A little louder, all together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jai Jagannath! Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram.
Everybody!
All together again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. States, people from India, people from all kinds of places. Netherlands, from Europe, from all over the world actually. Very beautiful international offering this is for Lord Jagannath. And I'm going to invite my friend Kavi Chandra to do the final kirtan. Keep dancing, staying where you are, and offer your prayers, your heartfelt prayers and intentions to Lord Jagannath Baladev and Subhadra. Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra ki
Subhadra Maharani ki Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
And also Kavi at the end there, and the London team. Thank you very much. We are getting ever closer to our crescendo. Are we looking forward to the crescendo? Okay, that's good, because we're getting ever closer. And you know, I do this nearly every year. I forget to thank those people who make this festival work. So I just want to do that before I forget. So very quickly, the first person I want to thank is a devotee called Parashuram. Parashuram Prabhu and his team for cooking the prasadam that you all took today. And of course, there's no point in cooking and preparing prasadam unless you have the people who are going to serve the prasadam. So a big thank you to the Bhaktivedanta Mana patrons team for doing all the serving of the prasadam. The next people I want to thank, one of them is standing right in front of me in black, the men in black. Actually, it's dark blue. And that is Vince. Big thanks to Vince for helping with the stage management today. And of course, an even bigger thank you. Well, maybe it shouldn't be bigger, but another big thank you to Mo. Where's Mo? Can we see Mo there? No, oh, there's Mo. Look, the Ratha Yatra would not happen every year without Mo. So big thanks to Mo and Vince for doing the stage and doing the sound and all such things as well. And the last two people that I want to thank, aside from all of you and everybody else that I'm forgetting, the last two people I have to thank. The first one is, normally we say ladies first, we're going to go men first here in this occasion. So the first one I want to thank is a devotee who has been putting on the Rath Yatra, Brazil, and she grew up in India. I actually saw her growing up in India in Mayapur. She grew up in India where she learned the classical Odissi dance under the esteemed tutorship of Madan Mohan Guruji during her years in India, where she immersed herself deeply in the traditional arts. This lady has performed across Asia, offering her devotion through graceful movement and sacred storytelling. And today she brings that same spirit here to the London Rath Yatra. Can you give a big, oh sorry, just before you do that, straight after this lady, we will have a short 5-minute talk explaining some of the simple but very profound philosophical points of the Krishna conscious tradition. And that's going to be given by one of our very own Swamis. We can say we have a London Swami, and that London Swami is His Holiness Keshava Maharaj K. But just before Keshava Maharaj sets his feet on this stage, I was going to say something else, sets his feet on this stage, just before that, the dance today is called the Stai dance, and it is performed by this young lady all the way from Brazil via India to the London Rath Yatra 2025. A big round of applause for Govinda Dasi K.
Hey
Holiness Kesava Maharaj Ki!
Hare Krishna, everyone. That was like very low. Can you give us from the depths of your heart a massive Hare Krishna? Hare Krishna. Let's see if we can do it a few notches louder. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So have you enjoyed the festival today? It's been amazing, hasn't it? Today is a very, very special day. If you ask me, it's the best day of the year. And I want to ask you a question. I'm just going to come down here. If someone is happy, how would you be able to spot it? How would you be able to determine if somebody is happy? Haribol. Wonderful. What else? They're smiling. They're dancing. Anything else? They're singing. Actually, you got it. Cleaning? If someone's happy, they won't need to tell you they're happy. Because often the happiest people, you'll be able to understand because they're smiling, they're singing, and they're dancing. It doesn't matter what religion you come from, it doesn't matter what part of the world you were brought up in. These are the universal expressions of joy. And therefore this festival, Rath Yatra, is all about this. If you find a spiritual tradition where there's no singing, if you find a spiritual tradition where there's no dancing, and if you find a spiritual tradition where the people don't smile, then you might want to question how spiritual is this really? And therefore, we're here today and we're smiling, and the reason we're smiling is because Jagannath is here, and Jagannath is always smiling. Jagannath Swami Ki! Jagannath means the Lord of the universe. We live in times today where there's so much division between people. People fight over religion, people fight over land, people fight over differences in ideology. Today is a day when we realize that actually we don't need to fight with each other because we're all connected. We're all connected through one personality who connects us because that personality is the Lord of the universe. And so the message of Jagannath Rath Yatra is that we don't actually need to wait to go to the spiritual world. Did you know that? Srila Prabhupada, when he initiated this Rath Yatra festival in San Francisco, he was giving a lecture, and Srila Prabhupada said to the assembled thousands of people, if you chant, if you dedicate your life to serving God in a selfless way, and if you awaken your dormant Krishna consciousness or spiritual consciousness, then Prabhupada said there will be heaven on earth. Does that sound good? So today we're getting a glimpse of that, and today is a great opportunity, if you haven't done so, to go in front of Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra. For those of you who are not familiar, Jagannath is the Supreme Person, Sri Krishna, known in different religions by different names, and Baladev and Subhadra on the other two chariots are God's brother and sister. And so if you haven't gone today in front of them, then please do. And use this day today to ask yourself, how can I live a life with more purpose? In the world today, we're advancing in so many ways, but people are not becoming happier. They say we have taller buildings, but shorter tempers. We have wider highways, but narrower minds. We buy more, but we enjoy it less. We've conquered outer space, but we're struggling with inner space. We have more degrees, but we have less solutions. We lose our health to earn wealth, and then we spend that wealth to try and get our health back. And in this way, the Bhagavad Gita teaches us that people are advancing in the wrong way. And so please today take an opportunity to ask yourself, what can I do to advance myself in a spiritually progressive direction? Every day, chant Krishna's names. Every day, read something from Krishna's amazing book called the Bhagavad Gita, and every day do something selfless for another person. And if your days are filled with those three things, then at the end of life you'll look back and you'll think it was a good life. And so please take this opportunity today at Jagannath Rath Yatra to really bring Krishna into your heart, into your life, and into your day-to-day functioning in this world. And in this way, as Srila Prabhupada said, you will begin to experience the spiritual world even while being in London. London Rath Yatra ki! Srila Prabhupada ki! Jai Nitai Gaura Premanande! Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.